I say, yo, welcome to the BBW show, you feel me? We talk battle rap, basketball, and wrestling. And the topic today is basketball. Now, this has been the talk all off season since about May or whatever. Ben Simmons choking and getting the fuck out of Philadelphia. Now, let me talk about this for the last time. Doc Rivers is a dumbass for lowering his trade value at the press conference at the end of Game 7, saying, I don't know if Ben Simmons could lead a championship team. He said that. Stephen A. Smith is a dumbass for going on TV every fucking day, it seems like, for the last 3 months, saying Ben Simmons needs to get out of Philadelphia, saying Ben Simmons don't listen, saying Ben Simmons doesn't care about the organization. A bunch of bullshit he been saying, bro. He been tweaking, bro, on my son, and I don't like it, you feel me? So now we're here. Now we're almost, I would say about 2 months away from the regular season beginning, you feel me? We've had the draft. We've had free agency go by. Still nothing for Ben Simmons, you feel me? If they start with him, you're not going to be able to trade him, bro. I'm telling you now. If y'all don't trade him now, you're not going to be able to trade him during the regular season. Because he's not going to come... Philadelphia is not going to be as good this year as they was last year just because all the stupid shit that went on. All the disrespect that my son had to take. He's not coming in this regular season wanting to be a 76er. You feel me? Now, I do think he wants to get out of there, and I do think Philly wants him out of there. I do think those both things are true. I do think that. The one thing that we at the crossroads at is... you can't give him up for a piece of chips, you feel me? You can't give him up for Malcolm Brogdon, you feel me? And because your coach lowered his value, you can't get 4 draft picks like you would have if he would have never said nothing. Like, you feel me? So they talking about mad teams trading for him. I've heard Golden State, I've heard Dallas, and I've heard Portland. Me letting all 3 of those in the bud. Honestly, no disrespect to Dame. Dame doesn't make them better in the regular season. If you trade Dame for Ben Simmons, that does not make them better in the regular season. Playoffs, probably. And I'm going to say probably this much. And here's why. Joel Embiid is still injury prone. Dame does not make Joel Embiid healthier. Dumbasses. Doc Rivers still coach. Doc Rivers has been the coach on 3 different teams where they blew the lead 3-1. Dame has blown leads, 0-2 or some shit. Dame has got swept by Steph Curry for like the last 3 years. Dame just got his ass kicked this year with a good team, with an MVP and no Jamal Murray. Why the fuck would I think Dame and Doc Rivers and Joel Embiid can win a championship? No, I do not think that. 2, if I'm Portland, why the fuck would I give up Damian Lillard for a nigga that cannot shoot? Like, think about that, bro. Dallas already just re-signed Luka. What are they going to trade for Ben Simmons? Why the fuck would you have Ben Simmons and Luka on the same team? That is nasty. Gangsta, I would not want to see that ever. Ever, ever. 3, Golden State literally has Draymond Green, who literally is an old Ben Simmons, bruh. Like, Ben Simmons definitely has more potential than Draymond Green, bum ass. Like, how the fuck would that work? Why would you trade away Draymond Green to play with Joel Embiid and neither one of them are great shooters? Why would you bring Ben Simmons to the Splash Brothers and he's a baby still wet behind his ears? Like, bro, Ben Simmons has to lead his own team. He don't need to go on some other nigga's team. He don't need to go on Steph Curry and Klay Thompson's team. He don't need to go on Damian Lillard's team. He don't need to go on Luka's team. Feel me? Find him a good destination where it's just him, Dolly, and you can build around him. That's how we get to a championship. These are the 5 teams I came up with. 1, the Spurs. Here's why I say the Spurs. I've been saying that the Spurs either good with niggas that are young or good with niggas that are old. If you're in your prime, you're not for the Spurs, bro. Especially if you're a star. Because they play team basketball and they're going to make you bring your star power down. There's no star power in San Antonio. Gangster. There's no stars in San Antonio. Period. But I also feel like Ben Simmons He's not in his prime yet. Like, he's definitely took a big hit, bro. Like, he definitely has to be humbled going into next season. So, where to go to get humbled at? San Antonio with Greg Popovich. I ain't gonna hold you. He's a great place to humble you. He made Kawhi Leonard a star. He made Tim Duncan a star. Made Tony Parker a star. Manu Ginobili. A bunch of other niggas, bro. That's a good place Ben Simmons could go. And San Antonio didn't do shit this free agency. And I said this in my last video. Greg Popovich don't got that many years left as a coach. He only got about 3 years left. If that, bro. If that. You feel me? So getting him in while y'all can still have Greg Popovich, bro. Ben Simmons could be your real next franchise player, bro. Like, and y'all don't have shit but young niggas anyway. Give them young niggas up for one great future MVP candidate, bro. And defensive player. Like, go ahead, do that, San Antonio. Number 2, Houston. Now, Houston dumbasses traded James Harden away for a bag of chips. That is literally one of the worst trades in NBA history. They got Victor Oladipo back from that trade. And then they traded Victor Oladipo for DJ Augustine and Kelly Olynyk. Dumbest trade in the world. Now, they do have some cool pieces, you feel me? Christian Wood, very good. Kevin Porter Jr., really good. I really like those niggas. They still got Eric Gordon, but he could be a trade piece, you feel me? Get him out of there. Ben Simmons could tear some shit up in Houston. Get John Wall out of there too. Gangster. Eric Gordon and John Wall, get out of there for Ben Simmons. I would like that trade. I think that's a good deal. I ain't gonna hold you. Kevin Porter Jr., Christian Wood, and Ben Simmons, that sound like some shit. Y'all ain't gonna win now, but the next 5 years, y'all could be some shit. Gangster. So that's number 2 on my list. Number 3, Toronto. I would send them to Toronto for a few reasons. One, I feel like they are trying to rebuild in Toronto. You feel me? They got their championship. Then they got rid of Kyle Lowry, Kawhi Leonard, and Norman Powell. 3 niggas who helped them win. And Marc Gasol. So I feel like they damn near they're not trying to rebuild. Like, they don't want to go all the way to the bottom. But they trying to, you feel me, start over. So I feel like if they get rid of Siakam and Fred VanVleet, that could be good. I ain't gonna hold you. That could be good. Gangster. I feel like Gary Trent Jr. and my son Ben Simmons, that could be some shit. Gangster. And who else they got over there? Nobody. But start with them first. That's a good starting point. Because Gary Trent Jr. is a shooter. And they both got good ass defense. So start there. So that's number 3. Number 4, Washington Wizards. Now, I could go either way with this, you feel me? I could go with Ben Simmons and Bradley Beal and trade all them niggas y'all got from the Lakers. I could go with that. Or I could go with trade Ben Simmons for Bradley Beal. I could go with that too. Because Washington is wasting Bradley Beal. Like, they're not going to do shit this year. And don't let him go through that. Like, everybody else on Washington is rebuilding except Bradley Beal. He don't have nothing to rebuild, you feel me? He has nothing that he needs to improve on to me. Gangster. Probably passing, but fuck that, nigga. I'm around a bunch of bums anyway, so I don't need to pass. But Kyle Kuzma is definitely in a rebuild. He has to get better now. Ben Simmons is in the same category. He has to get better. Montrezl Harrell and KCP. All 4 of them niggas have been humbled this year. Gangster. Them other 3 niggas thought they was going to go to Lakers. Well, Montrezl Harrell thought he was going to go to Lakers and get a ring. KCP and Kyle Kuzma started feeling themselves after they got the ring. So they had to go somewhere else. You feel me? Ben Simmons is in that same category. You just was at the top of the East. Go over there and get your shit right. KCP could be a shooter. Kyle Kuzma, if he play his game right, he could be a shooter. And Montrezl Harrell, if he get back to the Clippers, Montrezl Harrell, he could be a good player. You feel me? That's another place I would send him. Him and Bradley Beal would be filth. I ain't gonna hold you. Him and Bradley Beal, I would put up with Washington. And, Ben Simmons and Bradley Beal, I'll put them up with Atlanta, New York, Charlotte, and Chicago. Gangster. Right then and there. Just them 2. And probably Boston. Gangster. I would put them 2 niggas up against the rest of them. Just them 2. Gangster. Because Bradley Beal got the offense. Ben Simmons got the defense. I feel like they could wreck shop. Now, last but not least. The 5th one I got is damn near contradiction to what I said in the beginning. Where I said he has to be the star of a team. Now, you send him to Denver. Hear me out. They have a lot of young pieces. And they also Even though Jamal Murray was injured, I feel like Denver's not finals championship ready yet. You feel me? I feel like they went from the young kids. They was the young come-up kids that, oh yeah, we the underdogs, and then we going to still beat y'all. Now we know y'all here. Like, now we got your eyes on y'all. Y'all got to get something else to take y'all through the glass. You feel me? To break that glass door. Gangster. Y'all need something else. Aaron Gordon was a good pickup. Wasn't enough. Michael Porter Jr. is okay. It's not enough. Austin Rivers, good pickup. Not enough. Y'all need another ball handler to take the ball out of Jokic's hands. I ain't gonna hold you. I feel like y'all do need that. And I feel like y'all do need some more defense. Gangster. I feel like y'all do. And then if y'all get Ben Simmons, now he's better than Michael Porter Jr. and Eric Gordon, by the way. Don't even comment. Don't even think about it. But if y'all get him, now y'all could take Jamal Murray out and have Jokic and Ben Simmons. Or you could take out Jokic. He could play a lot less minutes and have Jamal Murray and Ben Simmons running the floor. That could be really good too. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll be back with more.